It's the semifinal stage of this college football playoff. It's time to find out who has the depth and the drive to take one huge step closer to the ultimate goal, hoisting that national championship trophy. This test is a matchup we cannot wait to see unfold. Welcome to the Caesars Superdome in New Orleans, site of the All-State Sugar Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Kansas Jayhawks, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Kennesaw State Owls. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. We are almost there. Time to find out who'll be headed to the national championship game. Team is out there, and here we go with this playoff semifinal game. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. Fake, looking to throw. Fires it to the wide end. The short hands. It's Simon. Heads out of bounds after a solid game.
How about that? That's the way to start a game. Some early fireworks on the first play from scrimmage.
A new set of downs after that completion. From the shotgun, handoff inside.
Chris, the advantage you have, obviously, from a quarterback standpoint, running the RPO, is you get time to evaluate that first and second level of the defense and see where they're going. Unfortunately, the defense didn't show him much, and the back ends up taking it for just a few.
Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. They stop him, but not before he reaches the 35. This offense really threatening now.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Great recognition and discipline here by this defense on that touch pass. You know, these touch passes can be a real test on that defense, and they passed this test with flying colors, blowing that play up.
Looks like he's going to run it. And that senior toughness on display as he keeps the drive moving himself.
Well, we knew coming into this game, this offense loved to play the RPO game. And here early, they pick up some big yards.
First down here for this offense. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Oh, the pass is picked off. And that's a solid return after the interception.
What a costly mistake here by the quarterback. Forces that ball into coverage, and the defense comes up with the interception. Hate to see the game start off like this for this offense.
We're going to go with the Wildcat formation, an extra blocker. Let's see what they have in mind here. Direct snap. Defense ready for the Wildcat. Just a short gain.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
They get him down, but not before an explosive run play on this Wildcat look. It's a first down. They'll come up in Wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. On the option. The Wildcat look doesn't get much that time. Just a few on the play.
And the defense is all over the option on this play. That play didn't have a chance from the beginning.
line in the Wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. And it's a direct snap. Moves out of the pocket. It's going to be a loss on the play. Force it out. Great play by the defense. So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Nice grab. It's Glass. They make the stop at the 34, but suddenly this offense is in scoring position now. 1st down. The Jayhawks moving quickly down the field here. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held it just for 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Grab behind the line, it's Little. Tackle made at the 21. This offense in great scoring position now. Jayhawks starting a new series here on 1st and 10. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Grab down the middle. It's Glass. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
How about the arm strength from this quarterback? He really didn't have any other option than to put it right in there and give it everything that he had. Great timing and a good job of squeezing that in between the defenders.
They'll hand it off. And the Jayhawks are on the move here.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the 1st down.
That's a new set of downs, and it's 1st and goal for the offense. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Chris, down here inside the 10-yard line, these are tough yards to come by. Positive yards. Good push inside there by that offensive line.
Offense facing 2nd and goal. Receiver makes the catch. Touchdown, Jayhawks, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game.
That's taking advantage of a matchup there, Chris, by the quarterback finding his receiver. He puts the ball up in the air where he can make a play on it. They come up with that touchdown.
And the PAT makes it 7-0. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he steps out of bounds at the 15. That's where they start. Cost him 5 yards. So the offense will. the penalty and just take the result of that play. Using his legs, it's Presley. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill curve.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. You're right. He shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Looking to scramble. Scrambling, now he'll make the throw. Makes the grab and keeps the foot in bounds. That's going to be enough for a first down. Great play.
The defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback, recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
A quick throw out left, complete. Breaks a tackle into the clear. They make the stop, but not before he moves the football across midfield. First down, number 48.
Man, I love that they continue to go back to this talented wide receiver. That's back-to-back plays with big gains, and it's not surprising. Like I said, the scouting report all week long, we heard about this guy's ability to make plays against this defense, and the quarterback and the receiver right now have a nice rhythm going.
Quick throw complete to the tight end. Breaking free at the 35. Powering through the defender. Touchdown, Kennesaw State, as they get on the board here in this playoff game.
Chris, this guy's listed as a tight end, but to me, he's really a wide receiver. Here's an example of how he can use his size and speed to overmatch this defense for a touchdown.
Here's the point after attempt. And it's up and good. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen. That's good coverage there. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Caught behind the line. It's Hill. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35. Early on, it's a fun battle to go to the national championship deadline at the end of one. Let's check out the early stats so far. We'll see if the rest of this playoff game can live up to a very competitive opening period. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. They snap it, quarterback looking to throw the ball. Pulls it in, it's Hill. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looking deep to the right side. Caught way downfield and still running inside the 20. And he finally steps out of bounds after a huge gain. It'll be first down and goal.
I mean, how about this offense and this execution? That's 3 plays, 3 completions in the blink of an eye, and now it's 1st and goal.
1st and goal, handoff. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
You know, when the real estate gets tight inside the 10-yard line, you love a play caller who has the ability to either run it or throw it. That puts so much pressure on that defensive coordinator to know how to line up. It's not just a one-dimensional attack he's dealing with.
Looks to his left and makes the completion. Tackle at the 6-yard line after the completion. Offense really threatening now.
Well, that completion gets him a little closer. Quick decisions needed here, especially with third down coming up.
And it's a wildcat look here as they try to convert on third down. Direct snap. Defense not fooled by the wildcat look. Just a short gain on the play. Instead of trying to take the lead with a field goal, they'll keep the offense on the field on fourth down. Looking to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Kansas.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Return starts from inside the 5. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. Turns on the speed. It's a foot race. All the way for a touchdown. This college football playoff game is all tied up, and Kirk, it's beginning to feel a little bit like a shootout.
Yeah, it is. It's a battle of the offenses. Both these teams right now executing flawlessly, and they're doing so with such high stakes, answering one score with another. Neither team is backing up 1 inch.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. Here comes the Jayhawks offense back on the field. A little bit of my turn and your turn so far in the early going. Both offenses scoring touchdowns in their last possessions. Catch made in space. Look out. Forced out of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up for the first down.
Nice job here by this offense, creating an opportunity for this receiver to excel after the catch. It's early in this.
Deep shot toward the end zone. He makes the catch. Touchdown, Jayhawks.
You put 5 wide receivers into a formation that puts so much pressure on the defense. Do you have enough guys that can cover? The quarterback does such a good job of finding the weakness and exploiting it.
And the point after is good. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he takes this from inside the 5. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. They'll run it here. They pick up 4, so second down and 6 coming up.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Looking to throw here. He escapes the pocket. He's taking a shot deep down the right side. And the deep shot falls incomplete. But wait, there is a flag on the play, so we'll check that out. So the quarterback lost track of where he was. He was all the way beyond the line of scrimmage before throwing that pass. An important third down attempt for this offense. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Grabbed by the receiver. Breaks clear in open space. They finally get him down, but this passing game has produced a chunk play.
Now we're starting to see this offense look like they've looked all year long. Listen, to be able to get to a playoff opportunity, your offense has got to be able to show an ability to hit throws like this on third down. He
fumbles. The offense able to fall on the football. Lucky to maintain possession there.
Well, just like running backs, quarterbacks, when they decide to pull the ball down and run, they've got to protect it. He left it out away from his body exposed, and it got knocked away. He's very fortunate he had a teammate who was able to get on top of it.
Tight end goes in motion before the snap. Second down, we're going to throw it. It's a quick grab. They get him down, but he crosses midfield, spot the ball at the 44.
Another great play by this receiver. And I tell you, the offense coordinator's doing a nice job of moving him around. The defense knew coming into this game how tough he'd be to stop, but the way they're utilizing him is making it very challenging to be able to create the matchups that the defense wants.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. He lets it go on the move. That's reeled in. It's Simon. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
Big chunk play. This offense operating at peak efficiency. The quarterback's got it on the option. He'll pitch it. Nowhere to run. The defense swarms him. He'll lose 5 on the play.
That's how you defend the option. Take the quarterback away and then use your speed to bring the pitch back down.
See if the loss ends up killing this drive. It's second down now and 16. Looking to pass here on second down. On the move now. Caught over the middle. It's Simon. They bring him down at the 7. The offense set up now with a first and goal. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. First and goal. Great chance now to draw even before halftime. An inside give now from the shotgun. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Well, another short game for this offense on the ground, and you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire first half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
Second and goal for the offense. Looks to the left. Pass caught. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Kennesaw State.
Let's go. What a fantastic half we've had here. We talk about a last-minute lead change through the air, and we can only hope the second half's going to be as exciting as this has been.
Point after, up and good. The PAT ties the game here in the second quarter now. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. He's going to try for a return from a couple yards deep in the end zone. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. They'll come up in wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. And it's a direct snap. Look out, room to run here. They'll bring him down, but the wildcat look produces an explosive run to get a first down. The offense will take their first 10 out of the half. We'll talk strategy here. Looks like the final play of the half coming up. Direct snap. Using his legs here. And a big game before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. All right, let's get the second half going now. The kickoff team is out there. It's a direct snap. He breaks free. Across the 40. Breaks into the clear. Finally goes out of bounds after gobbling up big yardage on that run.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. Where teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And we'll start to see some missed tackles.
He's in the clear. And he's run out after a big gain. The offense will be set up with a first down and goal. Well, he finally goes out of bounds down inside the 10, but that play sets up this offense in good scoring position.
It sure does. What a great play of creating momentum for this offense. Now you want to see if they give this back a chance to put it into the end zone now that they're first and goal. Yeah, Chris, not an ideal play here when you throw the football and you go the wrong direction. I think we got to look at the playbook here to see how we can try to make those yards up.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Moves out of the pocket. Brought down short of the end zone at the 3.
Well, that's a big-time scramble by that quarterback. My gosh, if you're the defensive coordinator, you got to be scratching your head. You had him at second and forever. You take away everything downfield, and this guy picks up these yards by running the ball. Now, it's third down. You better make up for it right here.
Catch made on the right side. And the defense brings him down.
I think he makes the right read here. He gets the ball out to his receiver, but the receiver's got to win. He's got to win that one-on-one matchup against the defender, and he doesn't. So now we got a fourth down.
Well, look at this. They could break the tie with a chip shot, but the coach says, we're going for it on fourth down. And the quarterback dropping back. Caught near the goal line. And he's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge fourth down stop. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Here comes the Kennesaw State offense back out on the field. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. Fights back the line of scrimmage, avoids the safety, but nothing more. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Okay, 2nd and 10 from their own 1. This is an important play. They want to avoid a 3rd and long at this spot in the field. Backed up at the 1. He's going to throw it. And down the middle, it's Simon. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Chris, I have no idea how you let that guy get that open. You know for a fact, all week long, in fact, they brought it up in our meetings yesterday, that they've got to stop this receiver, and then you lose track of him, and they're lucky that didn't go as a touchdown.
With a first down from the 17, a more comfortable position for this offense now. First down, looking to throw the ball. Looking to scramble. He gets loose. The senior calls his own number, picks up the first down.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the first down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the first and keep this drive moving.
Pre-snap motion from the receiver. using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Solid gain, moves the ball to the 37.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Second down after that previous play. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. They look to throw it here on second down. Swarmed by the pass rush. A sack.
This is good pressure by the defense. It just felt like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a little bit too long, which allowed the defense to get home.
So here comes third and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Grab behind the line. It's Presley. Breaks loose at the 40. Tackle is made, but that's good for a first down at the 47. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. The offense is clicking, and the defense just searching for answers now. Quick throw, the catch is made. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
And they'll force him out of bounds after a short run.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
They make the tackle, but that's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 34.
What a huge third down conversion here for this offense. Nice job of being able to give the quarterback enough time. He finds the matchup that he wants, gets it to his man, and he does the rest.
Looking to throw it on first down. He bought some time, now lets it go.
We're in the age of the mobile quarterback, and you saw it right there. The ability to scramble out of the pocket, extend the play, and make passes like that is invaluable to the offense.
Fans of the defense got to be frustrated. The offense cannot be stopped here. They'll run it from the gun. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
That's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fix. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. He's going to take off here. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
Here comes a throw from the red zone. Receiver makes the grab. Ball carrier brought down. What is the final play of this third quarter? This has been a tremendous fight through three quarters. In this playoff game, deadlocked heading to the final period. Let's check out the game summary so far. Let's see how this fourth quarter unfolds. Everything to play for here for both teams. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Looking for a receiver. He's got it near the end zone. Touchdown, Kennesaw State. They jump on top now here in the fourth. Kirk, this quarterback told us this is my time to shine. A playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
The Kansas offense back on the field. And looking to throw now on first down. Makes the catch. It's Hill. Tackle made at the 41. It's a nice gain. They're getting closer to the 50.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
The game moves the ball past the 40. Sets up another 1st and 10. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. Looking deep downfield to the left. The catch is made, and he does get the foot down. And what a catch, a big gainer.
How about that? Receiver had nobody around him. That's frankly embarrassing for this defense when you let someone deep downfield go completely uncovered.
They'll try the option play here. A gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8.
Boy, they go with the quarterback option here, and the play just didn't seem to feel like it had much of a chance. The execution just off. You got to either keep that or pitch it. He was a little bit hesitant and allowed the defense to get to him.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. The tackle is made. The offense is now set up with a 1st and goal from the 8.
Great play call by the offensive coordinator. Outstanding job of executing by the quarterback. And with the defense trying to stop the run, the quarterback felt that, made a nice throw to the receiver. And look at this result. Some positive yards.
Offense looking to throw the ball. He escapes the pocket. Looking for 6. He's got it right near the end zone. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. The Jayhawks hoping to punch it in here. They have 1st and goal. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Tackled there by the defense. See if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. They're going to run the option. And he fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Kansas.
Well, Chris, you don't see this very often. Pitching it to a receiver on the option, and the defense had no idea that he was in play. Takes it to the house for a touchdown.
Extra point is up and good, and we're now tied here in the 4th quarter. He'll return it from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Kennesaw State's offense out there now. The last drive, the passing game, very effective. Moved them right down the field. And the defense make adjustments. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
And completion makes it 2nd and short. Quarterback will throw this out of the RPO. Tackled at the 32. That's enough for a 1st down.
Well, the defense loads up to show blitz, and anytime they bring that kind of pressure, the quarterback knows he's got to be able to get the ball out of his hands quickly. Nice job of locating the tight end for that 1st down.
They'll run this play from the pistol formation. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. It's a wide receiver screen. Breaking free at midfield. Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 41.
Well, it's one thing to hear about how fast this receiver is in the scouting report. You look at him on film all week. The defense coordinator tells you, get ready, this guy can run. And then the reality comes, and this guy can fly. You see it again here. Nice catch.
And the clock has stopped here as we've reached the final 2 minutes of play. The offense really clicking against this embattled defense. Looking to throw it again. The receiver grabs it. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Man, give the defense a lot of credit. You're taking away the elite receiver. That primary target forces the quarterback to find a second or third option. He gets positive yards. But anytime you can take away the big play late in the game, it's going to help you be able to secure victory.
The completion makes it second down. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Defense is coming after him. He'll be taken down. The defense rises up with the sack in a crucial moment.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
So here comes third and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Movement here from the tight end. Looking to throw it on third and very long. On the move now. Looking deep down the left side. It's incomplete. The defense rises up and gets the stop against this very efficient third down offense.
And I think the quarterback here forces the ball because it's third down. He's got to be careful having the ball on his own side of the field. That ball was almost picked off.
And the punt team makes its way onto the field. And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. He was hoping that would check up, but a big bounce sends it into the end zone for a touchback. They'll come up in wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. Direct snap. He's got room to run. Got the first down and still motoring. Both areas steps out, but a solid gain on the ground that time. They trust the left side of that offensive line and come up with a huge play on the ground.
Yeah, your favorite, Chris, there. The old pin and pull there to the left side. Great blocking on the left side, able to create a great push. Nice crease, and the back found that with the vision and picks up some big yards for that first down.
So the offense with the 1st and 10 now. The football placed exactly at midfield. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. Taking a deep shot here to the right. It's caught. Did he get a foot in? Yes, they say it's a catch, a big gain.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. Let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
They come to the line in the wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. And a timeout is taken, just 2 seconds left on the clock.
Timeout, Kansas.
So they'll settle for a field goal attempt here. So in the final seconds, everything comes down to this field goal attempt for the win. And a timeout is taken, just 2 seconds left on the clock. And here comes the field goal unit onto the field. So here we go. In the final seconds, one swing of the leg for the win. It's good. This playoff run continues with a kick for the age jerseys. Of course, in the playoffs, you can survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games, but you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that's going to wrap it up. The loser starts the offseason. The winner moves on. And so do we. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. And this has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.